is there's Bioluminescence, which appeared in the June 21st, 2021 issue of the New Yorker, and I would recommend everyone check it out. For me, it's like a perfect poem. And Paul Tran is the author of All the Flowers Kneeling by Penguin in 2022.
Second nature. I lived an invisible life. Like wisteria in winter, I grew, broke through depths nobody fathomed. I devoured wind, wicked light. God invented me. I invented drama just because was reason enough to hope against hope. Oh, I became terrible, terrifying, terrific. By spring, there was no stopping me. I suffered, no fools, except my nature. To display my genius, I carried on, I transitioned. Every season, I was seasoned. How? Because I'm now mystery and clarity. The candle flame casting on the wall, no shadow, yet making everything it touches a shadow. Thank you so much for letting a girl be here and try out this bold look. There were spicy shrimp during the adventure and crinkle cut fries and not one drop of And speaking of food, this is a poem for my mom. She recently ordered her first Subway sandwich. It was a big event. A force of nature. Mixed greens, purple onions, tomatoes, avocado, banana peppers, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, sourdough. A stranger knows your mother's order, has seen her from the other side of the glass where she is always right, a number one priority. A stranger asks, how is she doing today? How can they help her? While chained, in whose dungeon were you? Whose good little boy were you pretending to be when she says please, and may, and I, and have, for the first time? A stranger hears the anticipating delight in her voice, that sweet lilac murmur you have already forgotten. Do you feel that? Twisting in your back, you betrayed yourself for nothing in exchange for her heels, shuffling, scuffling the linoleum, rising slowly on her tiptoes like a newborn gull, divinely astonished by the brine, that axe of air hacking in, swinging in from the sea as she leans in, tempted, a tempest. You got to live a life of the mind. Are you happy with yourself? You gave up her hands, the most radiant bells in the highest tower of her monastery, trembling as she reaches to receive this moment made just for her because she asked, because she had paid the price, unzipping her coin purse for exactly 75 cents, counting 32 cents, 50 plea, 55 cent, 65 saints, 70 war, 70 truce, 70 free, 70 poor, 70 fire, sand, tanks, you. Placing all the change she had left to her name in their palm. You thought your hunger mattered more than your mother. That you were put here to be important to history more than her. She knows you hated her. Upright and exhausted and alone in that kitchen, making spaghetti from a pack of ramen noodles boiled, drained, dressed in ketchup, hoarded from the Burger King. Like a crown, you wear a stapled scar from the previous millennium, playing hide and go seek by yourself in the hamper. Ooh, you found yourself. You freed yourself, tumbling over, shattering all over that spotless floor that took her entire Sunday to clean. Blood everywhere. You blamed her for not being there the first time. And the second, your mother, who has not once not been the only one to rub eucalyptus oil into your back with a nickel when you were sick, withholding the signs she surely saw like useless currency, oceans eternally separate, a mother, a daughter, you and her both bowed before the Buddha every night of your childhood, asking, please, no more, don't bring me back, please don't, not here. Bound near death as two bats in the branches of a beech tree in July, finding a way back to the cave. You and she are more alike in mannerism, taste for a man who regards you less than the muck stuck to his boot, kicking you. She knows, you insist, she does not know that you used her. Charcoal and twisted rose, smudging and scrubbing your face as her car pulls in to the driveway. Fuchsia in Paris, she knows he hurt you, irreverence, and because she could not do a thing, she set you free. You are the sparrow her eye has always been on. And when you tell her you love her, she lets you lie every single time. You only love you the way she only loved herself until she learned to love you. In her car, key, ignition, engine, ululating low, dinner tonight, lunch tomorrow, she chuckles, blushes with complete incredulity, embarrassed by her lucky fortune, her incredible laughter. My mother could not believe herself that there was always something else in this world with which she can use to amaze herself. Who else will? And because Dorothy said winged victory, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Little like Percy's. Okay. Winged victory of Samothrace, Parian marble, 200 BC. A woman facing head-on that war of exile, orange rain, this current, blood slicing through blue, this. My answer for that hand, beckoning, taking my hand, and that snowy room being rented by the hour, from the rubble of the gods, a nightgown of the wettest drapery lifts into air, unseen, but felt draconian. Rose and Jack, two paper dolls, overlapping, gown heavy as the heart goes on, but without Jack. Dervish, whirling, swirling like this tropical depression occupying past and present at once, too much, entering this crowded atrium and seeing that statue rise out of shadows, like a wife turning, a city besieged, A boy about to throw that stone, that muscled titan bracing himself. You better brace yourself. Chantal on a Tuesday night in karaoke singing, brace yourself, hoes. I'm about to hit this. And she hits it. The angel, instead, leaving the new mother alone in her room to grieve how Scheherazade must have. Dizzy, brain whirling with milkweed, a monarch testing its wings, practicing with no model instead. That 1,002 dawns took place in that lonely palace before the king learned how to love. And on this clear Friday in September, we were worn out. We were so happy we could die. Earth, this fearful shadow between the moon and the sun. Wonder. Remember that the way across was just a way to cross. Smell my hair. A wick is it burning?